Vedic and Western astrology. Both are entirely different astrological systems, but which one is more accurate and which one should you actually follow? Today I'm diving into the differences between Western and Vedic astrology and how you can integrate both astrological systems into your life. So in the Western zodiac, I'm a Virgo. However, in the Vedic zodiac, I'm a Leo. Initially, when I figured this out, it really confused me. Many people I've actually chatted with have explained and expressed to me that they find it incredibly confusing that they can have one sign in one system, another sign in a different system, and thus they just totally lose interest in astrology because it makes no sense. However, over time and with experience, I've started to identify with the Leo traits that are portrayed in my Vedic charts. I've then come to learn that it's not really about identifying with either or of them, but really integrating the lessons and the traits and the essence of both these signs, and also recognizing how you naturally express what these signs represent. Many people are familiar with their sun sign in the Western zodiac system, which assigns zodiac signs based on the position of the sun at the time of your birth. Your Western sun sign is determined by which of the 12 constellations the sun was passing through on your date of birth. For example, if you were born between April 20th and May 20th, your Western zodiac sign is Taurus. However, you may have noticed that your Vedic sign is often different from your Western sign. This is because the Vedic zodiac system uses a different reference point, the constellations as they were in ancient times, rather than how they are aligned from our perspective today. So this results in an offset between Vedic and Western systems. So why are the zodiac systems different, and how can your sign change? The sidereal zodiac, which is the zodiac used by the Vedic system, is based on the position of the stars and constellations in the night sky. It takes into account the phenomenon of precession, a slow wobble in the Earth's rotation that causes the position of the stars to shift over time. The tropical zodiac, which is the zodiac used in Western astrology, is based solely on the position of the sun relative to the equinoxes and solstices. It does not account for precession, so 0 degrees Aries is always set at the spring or vernal equinox, with the other zodiac signs lining up with seasons. This means there is a difference of about 24 degrees between the sidereal and tropical systems today. So in summary, the sidereal zodiac, which is Vedic astrology, factors in precession and fixed star positions. Tropical zodiac, which is Western astrology, is locked to the seasons and does not change over time. This creates an offset between the systems in terms of alignment. So the question is, which zodiac system should you follow then? Is one more accurate and meaningful than the other? It's really a complicated debate with good cases on both sides. The main thing I want you to take away is that Vedic and Western astrology uses different reference points for determining signs. And once you know why there's an offset, it hopefully won't be so confusing if your Vedic sign doesn't match what you expected. So what are the major differences between Vedic and Western astrology apart from the reference points for the zodiac? Firstly, they use completely different calendars. Vedic astrology sticks to ancient astronomical calendars connected to equinoxes and solstices to mark the passage of time, whereas the Western system goes by the widespread Gregorian model. The Vedic system also links more strongly to the concepts of karma, dharma, and reincarnation. Your personal destiny is framed within the context of your soul's purpose across lifetimes. It's really heavy stuff, but it's really profound if you're into past lives and the evolution of your soul. There are also major technical differences in how charts are drawn up. Vedic rising signs use whole sign houses rather than precisely calculated degree placements. The way things like the nodes of the moon are measured also provides a completely different viewpoint. So in summary, variations in calendars, philosophy, and chart mechanics lead to a Vedic birth chart that often departs from your Western one, but both offers pieces of a bigger self-discovery puzzle that you can choose to embrace. Do you often feel torn between the messages of your Vedic versus your Western horoscope? I'm going to teach you how you can integrate the signs from both your Vedic and Western charts. Because at the end of the day, it's not really about choosing either or, but really using the knowledge and wisdom that both represent and bringing it into one. So firstly, study each of your sign placements separately. Whether it's your sun sign, your rising sign, your moon sign, journal about the associated traits you identify with. See what natural talents and compatible elements really light you up from both charts. Keep an open mindset here. Then, reflect on times when the different signs clash in guiding your reactions and decisions. How can you forge harmony between those seemingly opposed stars and stories? The journey to integration isn't always easy, but embracing all the signs of your complex soul helps unlock next-level understanding. Every reading, every horoscope gifts you another piece of the puzzle. So in my opinion, no truth about your zodiac blueprint should be excluded or ignored. It should be used together. Western and Vedic astrology can both illuminate your brightest path forward. In the past, I used to see it as an either-or decision. But over years of chart reading, I have come to fully embrace an integration approach. Rather than contradicting each other, your Western and Eastern zodiac signs actually offer complementary wisdom. It's like each system only captures a part of you, but in order to really understand yourself fully, you need to bring it together to create one. The thing is, neither of these two systems would exist if one wasn't accurate and the other one was. The reason they're both so popular is because each of them offers incredible value. One last thing I just want to add is that astrology is known for planting ideas and planting seeds. So often if you tell a person that they're a specific sign, they will believe that they're that sign and they will act out the traits and the qualities of that sign subconsciously. This is why using sun sign astrology alone is not the best approach. And in order for someone to come to a whole understanding of themselves, integrating lessons and symbolisms from all the different zodiacs and planets is what is needed. So what I appreciate about having a different Vedic and Western sign is that I don't have to just be a Virgo sun. I can also be a Leo sun if I want to. So once I actually came to realize that, oh, okay, I have a Leo sun, I actually broke out of my shell a lot more. I became a lot more confident. I became a lot more flamboyant. I also became a lot more proud of who I am because I subconsciously started to connect it to those traits in Leo. Whereas before, when I solely believed that I was a Virgo sun, I would only really connect with Virgo traits, but dull out other traits, for example, like those represented by Leo. So in essence, connecting with different signs through the different systems is a very positive thing because it essentially plants seeds into your subconscious that you can be many different things apart from just one thing. The way that astrology works is it tells you who you are and then you believe that. So if astrology can tell you that you have all these different potentials, then you can believe that as well. So this is my video on Vedic versus Western astrology and why I believe it's important to connect with both your Vedic chart as well as your Western chart and to integrate the signs represented by both, even though they're different. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Let me know in the comments what you thought of it. Is your Vedic and Western sign different? Are you able to connect with the symbolism of both signs, or is there maybe one sign that you don't connect with at all? I would love to hear what your experience is like. Subscribe to my channel if you have not already, and check the links in the description to this video to see my website, my socials, and everything I'm up to. Thank you so much, and I will see you next time.